Yeah, I think it's live now.
Start.
Okay, guys. So let me just wait for a minute or two for people to slowly join in. Um, Hi, Dinakaran. Hi, Abdul. Hi, Paul. Let's just wait for some more time so that we have some more people who will join in, and then let me start with updating on what's happened today on the budget, right? And it's a exciting day. A lot of things have happened today. Uh, a lot of talks about crypto in the budget today. So let's discuss about all that. Right. Thank you, Shanmugam. I'm fine. Thank you. Good evening. Good evening, Roop Singh and Mohsen. Um, yeah, Divakar. I'll give more clarity on uh, the tax discussion that has happened on the budget today. Um, so yes, let's just wait for a few more people to join in. Right. Uh, Most an Indian coin, yes, there have been talks about CBDC, the central bank backed currencies. Yes, there's also been talks about that. We'll also discuss about that. Hi Mutturaja, hi Ahmad, hi Rahul. Let's just wait for some more people to join in. Yeah, Rahul, I'm with you. Today has been definitely been an excellent day, right? There has been a positive direction that the government has taken, right? So we are all Ahmed, when Giottus coin. Yes, Ahmed. Hopefully, let's see, right? Let more clarity keep coming in on crypto, and then Interstellar. Yes, I'll give you clarity on all that, right? I'll also understand that still there is more that is to be understood from whatever the discussion that has come out today. There's that, right? Yes, yes. Just give me 2 more minutes, guys. Now we have 80 people watching. Let's um, just wait for 2 more minutes, and then let's start the session. Hi, Murugeshan. Dani Shetty, yes. Ajmed, yes. CBDC, yes. I'll also talk about that. Just a minute more. Uh, we have quite a few people who are joining in as well. Just a minute more, and then I'll start off. Rahul, yeah, I'll answer that. It's let's see it from a positive point of view, right? They've started recognizing that's the biggest thing. Thank you, Success Unlimited, right? I'm joining us. Amjad, definitely will take your feedback. Yeah, we'll definitely take your feedback. Yes, Nelson. So I'll also try to do it in different languages. I'll also speak in Tamil in between. I'll definitely speak in Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, right? I'll so viewers who are wanting to listen in different languages can definitely stay back after I finish my English version. Okay, guys. I think you have joined in. Let me not keep you all waiting. So let's start this discussion over. So today has definitely been a very very big day, right? So till this time, right, we have always had the government talking about either banning or trying to curb crypto activity. Only there's been a negative news that has kept coming from the government regarding cryptocurrencies. So this is the first action from the government where they are looking towards moving towards regulating it. Right now, why I feel that way. Now, instead of talking about like the previous session where they were talking about banning and everything, they're talking about taxing this, right? So let's see. Though there is a tax implication, I urge you all to view it from a very positive angle that the government is starting to recognize this. The first major thing is the government has started defining what this particular thing is. It started defining as the virtual digital asset, right? So this is one major move. Okay. Next, the government has spoken about two things. First thing I'll take it up is the taxation, right? So what has the government said? There will be a 30 percentage tax over the crypto gains, right? So suppose let's consider you bought a crypto for 80 rupees, you sold it 20 rupees, you will be paying a flat tax of 30 percentage, right? So this flat tax is irrespective of what bracket you are going to be falling under, what is your overall income and what is the overall gains you had in a year. All that will not be considered. Whatever your crypto gains that you have got, in crypto you'll have to pay a direct tax of 30 percentage is what the government has said. Now, furthermore details, right? Explaining this even furthermore, what they have said is the losses that you have done, you cannot carry forward it, right? So this is one key component, right? So suppose if this year I made a loss and next year I'm making a profit, so usually what you think is if we can carry forward it to the next year. So the government has said that we cannot carry forward the loss to the next year, right? So this is from the tax perspective. See, from the tax perspective, though you might feel that, okay, they have asked me to pay 30 percentage tax, right? You should also look from the perspective that since the government has given a clarity on how they are going to tax, there is going to be a lot of people who will want to come into this industry now. So ideally, there were a lot of people who did not come into this industry or did not make a crypto investment because they were feeling that there was a lack of clarity in this space. The government is not giving clarity in this space. That's why they did not come in. Now, this is a very positive direction at which they're going, that they're showing to a lot of investors that they are taking this industry seriously and they are trying to go towards regulating it. So though there is a 30 percentage tax, always have this positive outlook that there are going to be more users who are going to come into this ecosystem. With more users coming into this ecosystem, there is a good opportunity for the assets to appreciate. So don't be very bogged down by, say, there is a 30 percentage tax that is going to be applied. See, even earlier, what you had to be doing is on the gains that you got from a crypto trade, you have to pay tax as a capital gains, in the sense whichever slab that you will fall in, right? You might have about 10 percentage slab. Whatever it is, just keep it aside. Just pay me 30 percentage fixed tax on whatever the profit that you have got, right? So there is clarity. Please take it from a positive point of view. Okay. Murugesan, only billionaires have to think about cryptocurrency. No, it's not that case. Don't worry, right? They're asking you to pay only on profit. They're not asking you to pay on the principal, right? So you don't have to pay 30 percentage on, for example, one Bitcoin you buy. Only on the profit that you make, you'll have to pay. So, and there is really, really good opportunities in cryptocurrencies to take a lot of profits, right? So ideally, this 30 percentage tax that you will have to pay will not be affecting your returns a lot. So don't worry on that aspect. Now, the second major thing was on the TDS, where the government is talking about when there is a buyer and seller, when there is a buy and sell that is happening, there is a tax deducted at source of 1% that has to be deducted, right? Which you can offset it against your profit at the end of the year. Now, in this particular instance where the government is talking about a TDS, there is a lot of clarity that we are trying to take, right? As an industry, even we are trying to take a clarity because we have to see how this is going to work out. Because as you know, in crypto space, there is a continuous buy and sell that will keep happening. In a continuous trade model like this, how will a TDS that is of 1% tax deducted at source at 1% will work is something that has to be analyzed, right? Now this has to be analyzed, and there definitely will be a discussion with the government to understand what their viewpoint is on this. So for the time, much about the second portion where we are talking about a TDS of 1%, because there is a lot of clarity that is required. Maybe even we will be studying this in even more clarifications on this. Okay. Now, this is regarding taxations. right? The major takeaway that you have to take is now the government has come and said, and then they are going to make it into a streamlined regular business. That is a very, very big thing, right? The government did not go and say that they are going to ban it, they are not going to allow crypto. For almost all these years, that was the worry that we had, right? That worry is gone right now, right? Now when we are talking about assets, now this falls in a very high bracket, I am with you. But having said that, now look into the profits that you, right? There is always a good opportunity in the crypto space and a really good profit that you can make. And 30% is on the profits. Please keep that in mind, right? A lot of people might already fall into a 30% bracket tax purposes. So do not be worried much about this. It is actually opening gates for a lot of people to come in. And when a lot of people come in, there is definitely a very good opportunity for the assets to appreciate. So don't be worried much about, I'll be paying 30% of the overall profit, right? Don't worry on that. As we are also seeing, crypto assets are also gaining really well in values over the years. So don't be too much worried about this. And this is the first step the government is taking, right? Now, as you have seen in other markets, be it in the equity markets and the other markets, the government has made a lot of corrections. The starting point of where the government is starting. Okay, going forward, there can